We're all ready. It is time on. My word, that's a good tackle. Tackle 1 completed. Trying to break up the defence. The short pass. Fumble. A knock on. Grabbed by the defence. There's the 0 count. Gives it on. Coates. That's a power play, that thing. With a dive, he gets there.
Defence is about commitment, trusting your teammate next to you, and finally, the execution. I saw none of that in that play. Folks, you won't see an easier try scored than this.
Well, they've posted the try. Now can they get the goal?
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Adds the 2 points.
Always a good way to settle the nerves, if there are any.
Goes long. Grant able to take that catch. That's commitment getting to the loose ball. Gathered in the tackle.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Turns it inside. Uto Ikamanu.
Well done.
Hughes fends him off.
He's proving elusive.
Is tackled after making good metres. That's 2. Out of dummy half he goes. Shrugs off the tackle. Will look to find the sideline.
They've made a brave call to go for touch. This will be a huge set of 6.
Well, you can't do much better than that. That's a long kick for the sideline.
I like that kick. Perfectly weighted. Good pressure here.
Grant restarts play. King. Blore.
Great pass.
Grab there. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 defenders. That's tackle 1. Finds support. Katoa. Meany. Uto Ikamanu. And down he goes. Second of 6 tackles there. Has a look and flicks it inside. Munster. He's tackled. Defence comes over the top. That's 3. Grant dashes out of dummy half. Feeds it on with a quick pass. That pleases the crowd.
The Storm has scored a very good 4-pointer here. Passing had pinpoint accuracy and the support play was first class. Tremendous effort, boys.
He's looking to add the extras. Unable to get the extra 2. Shame that. Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Pappenhausen under it. Munster running along. Has a go with the defence. Halted by the defence.
Bang! What a tackle.
Loops a pass. He's shut down there by the defence. Throws that one wide. Passes short. Grab there. Anderson driving forward. And he's blocked by the defence. Passes inside. Meany.
Nice pass.
Dragged down. They've got the momentum in attack. Comes up with a play the ball. Goes downfield before the 5th. Not sure about the logic behind that. He kicks the 40-20 and now a chance for more points.
A super kick that has the home support cheering.
Crowd can't believe it. 0 tackle. From that play the ball, he dashes from dummy half. Hughes with a short ball. Stands and passes. King. Blore. Moves it on. Coates. There's a chip. Here's danger. The crowd are up. That is a try. The onslaught continues. The Tigers. Defence looking very, very ordinary out there. We're only minutes into the match and already the game is slipping away. Can't quite manage that one. Kicks it off deep. And he's right in position to field the kick. Anderson. Putting up a chase.
He can run.
Running clear. Gives the grubber kick a try. Little kick over the top. This could be big trouble. Bang, bang. Another try. Yes, sirree. That's the place to score a try. Right under the posts.
Another try scored in quick succession here, and the opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now.
There's two to be had here with this conversion.
Even money. I'm sure you'd find some takers in the crowd.
And they'll pick up the points.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance so far. Still a long way to go, though.
The Storm lead. By 20. The kickoff is long. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Looking for the flanks with that pass. Classic tackle. Tackling in numbers here.
Absolutely no way through there.
Grant scoots out of dummy half. Passes. Hughes works it on. Almost into touch there. Crashes to the ground. Plays it. Grant darting from dummy half. Blore shovels it wide. With a fend. Gets through the front line. Utilising the chip. Threads the grubber kick through. Munster picks up the ball. Sensational! They're painting the town red tonight. It's a dazzling display. Right in front of the posts. Correctly to throw it up.
Not to offend Bossy, but if he misses this, I think I'll sign off early and go home.
Pappenhausen isn't having a good night with a boot and has been lucky to land 2 from 4. Keen chase needed on the long kickoff. Hughes marks the ball. Liero tries the inside pass. Anderson. Good burst, this one.
Like a thief in the night.
He puts a kick in behind. Quick to get to the loose ball.
Go on.
In open pasture now. Munster is over the line. Well, they're off to a very good start here. They want to continue putting the pressure on. Pappenhausen looks up at the posts. Pappenhausen has had mixed results with a boot, and they now have 3 from 5. He slots it over for 2.
It's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
Kicks long. That's good positional play to take the kick. Anderson feeds the short ball. The defence snuffs out the chance of an offload. At dummy half, sends it back inside. Meany fires out a pass. Hughes. It's still on.
A very simple run to the try line now.
Puts in the grubber. Over the 20-metre line. That's a real good try. The Storm have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Katoa got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play.
The Storm have scored a very good try here. Nicely executed.
Conversion right in front of the black dot. Pappenhausen has been so-so with a boot. As is evident by their kicking stats, they now have 4 from 6. That's 2 points to the score. Dewey restarts play. Grant latches onto that kick. Coates. Munster puts the fend on. Out in space.
Go, son.
He is unstoppable.
Take your time. Plenty of time.
The try-fest continues.
The home crowd are going absolutely bonkers after that scintillating try. The opposition were absolutely bamboozled with defence and had no answer to it.
Lands the goal. That's 2 points.
Always a great way to settle things down. Get some points on the board.
The Storm lead by 44. Dewey restarts play. Katoa takes it on the full. Looks and turns the ball inside. Anderson blocked by the defence. Coates driving forward. And he's stopped in that one. Plays the ball. Gets the ball. Quick with the pass. Terrible ball. Terrible. Referee shouting hell. Tackle 1 completed. Finds support inside. Gives it on. Molle can't handle it. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Lays it off. Coates. He's tackled. Referee calls hell. Gets the dummy half. Says out of my way, brah. Luai puts him away. Rushes into dummy half. King shoves off that tackle. He was just about through. 3 is the call. Liero. They kick downfield. Didn't use all 5 tackles there. Finds space. They'll have to chase that one. Oh, their fans love that. On top, and now a 40-20. Grant restarts play with a tap. That's a clever pass. And he'll be forced to play it. Play the ball now. Now that's a great step. The onslaught continues. Now it's just not funny anymore. Call it, ref. Blow the whistle. End the misery.
Super try there, but with no disrespect to the try scorer, there were some terrible tackle attempts along the way. The coach will be very disappointed in the defensive effort in that set.
Now that's a great kick. Pappenhausen really likes a challenge and showed great composure with that conversion attempt. Drives this kickoff long. Pappenhausen collects it on the full. Munster. Snappy pass. Oh, he's through the line. He puts in the grubber. With no one left to beat.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
The carnage continues. Cue the music. That was a great try.
Oh, here's a try that should not have been scored, Vossi. It was a perfectly weighted grubber kick. But where were the defenders? They'll be kicking themselves.
Conversion in front of the posts. 2 more points. What a match they are having. Goes deep with the kick-off. Hughes catches it on the full. King with a little bullet pass. The ball's turned over. It's an intercept. Nailed in that tackle. That's the first tackle. Coruscant dashes out of dummy half. A wall of defenders. Passes inside. The opportunity to score is still on. Plays the ball a couple out. Ball and all tackle. Comes up with a play the ball. Dewey. The Tigers threatening to come up with points. Turns it inside. And they give him a real rattle up there. Referee spot on with that knock on. They form a scrum. Has a look and flicks it inside. They force him back. Held just 5 metres away from the try line. Slips in the short one. That is a cruncher. A snappy pass. Nice defence there. Moves it on. Mason finds support. They could have done without that. A drop ball. There's metres to be made from dummy half. Munster feeds it on. Coates. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. That's one. Grant runs from acting half. Tries a back pass inside. Hughes. Straight through. No chasers inside.
Far too easy. Has all the time in the world.
That is yet another 4-pointer. The onslaught continues. The Tigers. Defence looking very, very ordinary out there. We're only minutes into the match, and already the game is slipping away.
One key ingredient is being able to compete on the road, Vossi, and this is not a good example.
Now we focus on the conversion to come. Pappenhausen is in great form with a boot. As the stats show, they have nailed 8 from 10. And that's through. The Storm gave them the kicking duties and they've proven to be a superb choice. Dewey restarts play. And he's right in position to field the kick. Trying a little kick in behind. Well held. No way through. That's the first of 6. Brings it up. Fainu.
Well done.
Halted by the defence.
Definitely an opportunity there.
Passes. Works it on. A tackle we even felt in the commentary box. Plays it. Flicks the ball inside. The Tigers not able to break through the strong defence. Mason shovels it wide. He's shut down there by the defence. Strong defence here. That's a long pass. Mason gets a kick away. Running along. Wonderful tackle. First tackle there. Dummy half run here. Keeps going. Shovels it on. Munster. Anderson.
Great pass.
Passes the 40-metre line.
They won't catch him here.
He fends off another. And that is a magnificent try. 3 tries, that's a great reward.
The Storm have scored a marvellous long-range try here, and the crowd are absolutely stunned by this play. Their opposition had no answer in stopping that try.
That one is over. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Hughes, under it, for Alongo. Tries the inside pass. Tests the defence with a short ball. Gathered in the tackle.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Coates. Dragged out.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Sends it back inside. Pappenhausen with a quick pass. Breaking his way through the line. Held called by the ref on tackle number 3. At dummy half, Uto Ikamanu. Well, they've gone downfield with the kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there. Shows some urgency getting to the loose ball. Is rounded up.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Captured by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
12.
Nice pass.
The Tigers unable to break through. Fainu, forced backwards, is dragged to the ground. Oh, good ball. They go downfield. Must have lost count of the tackles. On a good run.
He can run.
Clear of another tackle. And his run has ended.
We're seeing far too many line breaks against the visitors. They're getting punished out there.
Munster, Blore, Pappenhausen, Katoa fires out a pass. Anderson, a good chase will be rewarded. 2 able to come in defence. Grant out of acting half. Katoa, Meany, for Alongo, Pappenhausen. Dragged towards the touchline. Well, he's run straight into touch. Plays the ball. Gets the ball. Can you believe it? They've knocked off. You only have to touch the grass for a nanosecond to score a try. And I think he did that. Opportunity to add the extras. Woohoo! Try! That's 2 points to the score. Pappenhausen is having a sensational game with the boot. Kicks it off deep. Hughes marks the ball. Blore lays it off. Coates. Nice tackle. Safer puts him away.
Beautiful.
Look at this, running from dummy half. Uto Ikamanu. Quick with the pass. That's a power play, that fit.
They might as well be at the massage parlour. It's like they're covered in oil and the defence isn't really troubling them.
Picked up in the tackle. Rushes into dummy half. Mason. Bruising defence. Grabbed by the defence. That's 2. That's a clever pass. Buller knocks it on. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Grant goes himself. Gives it on. Meany. Blore. Munster. He's through the line with a line break. We'll test them on the ground with a grubber kick. That pleases the crowd.
The Tigers will be very disappointed with themselves in letting that try through. There was no real urgency to wrap up the ball. Some fantastic passing at the end of that set and a well-deserved try.
He's looking to add the extras. Can't quite line that one up. He'll be disappointed with himself there. He's been having a good game so far. Really should have squared that one away. Goes long. Pappenhausen collects it on the full. Munster. Snappy pass. Powering his way through the defence. He puts a kick in behind. Driven back. Tackling in numbers here.
Yep, good tackle. Dig in, boys.
Delivering the short ball. There's no advantage there, and the referee rules the scrum.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
He puts in the grubber. Munster has the ball. That is a very special try. I reckon that's worth more than 4 points.
Another try scored in quick succession here, and the opposition are really under the pump. The coach will be fuming right now.
He won't be rushing this kick.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Pappenhausen hasn't been too troubled by these kicks. They have successfully converted 11 from 14. Good kick, and they'll get the points. Kicks long. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. Pappenhausen beats a tackle with a nice run.
Like a thief in the night.
He runs straight past another.
Oh, the footwork. He's running them ragged.
They kick downfield. Didn't use all 5 tackles there. The onslaught continues. Knocks a 4-pointer in front of their home fans.
Good try that, Vossi. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer for that piece of brilliance there.
Pappenhausen has the ball on the kicking tee.
I think he'll land this one.
Pappenhausen is striking them well tonight. As the stats show, they have nailed 12 from 15. No problems there. The Storm gave them the kicking duties and they've proven to be a superb choice. The kickoff is long. Munster there to field the kick. Runs past the defence. Just galloping along.
He just keeps going and going and going.
Tries a little kick in behind. The crowd are up. That is a try. The onslaught continues. The Tigers. Defence looking very, very ordinary out there. We're only minutes into the match, and already the game is slipping away.
The visitors are struggling to adapt here. Amazing how different they look away from home.
Right over the blacktop. The kickoff is deep. And he's right in position to field the kick. With a fend. Is tackled after making good metres.
Good one, son.
Comes up with a play the ball. Blore.
Great pass.
Munster. Look out. He's through the line. Keeps it low with a grubber kick. He's out in open space. Surely, yeah, he's over.
Absolutely brilliant. That passage of play started from inside their own half. This team can score from anywhere, and it was perfectly demonstrated there. Take a look.
And that's through.
It's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
There's plenty of depth to that kickoff. Brings it up. Contained by the defence.
Grinding them into the turf. Grinding, grinding, grinding.
They go downfield. Must have lost count of the tackles. That's good, getting to the loose ball. The siren has sounded. Ball and all tackle.
Absolutely brilliant. The defence has been exceptional.
Referee calls the first half. The Tigers, trailing at the break,